Good morning, beautiful fellow yogis. A few minutes to start your day, adjust your mood and mindset for the next 24 hours. Let's begin our day with a bit of mindfulness. Grab any props you might need, and let's talk to our mats. Alright, beautiful yogi, this flow begins on all fours with some barrel rolls. So go ahead, curl up into your cat like a scared Halloween kitty, and then shift your ribcage to one side, then arching down before shifting to the other side and coming back. We're going to do this 5 times one way and 5 times the other. And please take these first few quiet moments of your day to adjust your mindset. Choose the emotional temperature you want your day to have. Perhaps choose one word that you want to embody the next 24 hours. Give me one more moving this direction. Opening up that spine. And take it the other way. Don't rush right to your to-do list. Instead, think about what kind of day you want to have and how you can enjoy each moment of it. Start to generate that feeling in your body now. And hold up here at the top in cat. Come back down to a flat spine and then just walk yourself forward into a little yin style sphinx. Kind of sway side to side. Maybe sway so much that your elbows start to come up and you start to go into seal. And you look over each shoulder as you lovingly wake up that spine. And when you've had enough there, real nice and easy, walk yourself back to a child's pose and just walk your fingers out to either side when you get here, warming up the spine a little differently. Calming to one side. And then slowly to the other. And then hanging out in the center for a breath or two. Lovingly with self-compassion, round up to all fours. Let's go into our first down dog. So tuck those toes, lift those hips up. Don't be surprised if you're stiff. Everyone is first thing in the morning. Let's gently open up by bending those knees. Shifting your hips higher, dropping your heels, and then walk out your dog. Move with your breath. Unite your breath body here. As you move those heels gently closer to the floor, stretching out and opening up that whole posterior chain. Lift in the center. Drop both heels. Give me a breath or two. And then just come walking forward. Your arms might start to come up as you do, and that's okay. Let them cross in front of you. And gently tick-tock out that low back. Again, don't be surprised if you're stiff. You've been sleeping all night. That's why we go slow and gentle to open it up. And when you've had enough, ensure those knees are soft. And come rounding all the way up to stand. Take a deep breath overhead. Bring your hands to heart center. And just take a moment here to kind of adjust in your mountain pose. Roll your shoulders down and back. Your spine is nice and straight. Your knees are soft. And then inhale those arms up overhead. Grab a hold of one wrist, tilt to the side, look up, maybe so much that you start to bring this opposite leg out in front. And then maybe when you've had enough here, you decide to see what it feels like in your body to try a forward fold this way. And you sway a little bit, feeling, mindfully exploring the difference when you have a leg in front. And then come out and slowly roll up. Take a nice deep breath, inhale again. Exhale to heart center. Then let's get that on the other side. Come on up. Grab that opposite wrist. Start to lean it over, look up towards that elbow. Maybe you lean so much that this foot comes out to brace you. And then you decide to see how this side of your body feels by taking it into a forward fold. Great way to gently open up your body for your day, get your blood flowing, come back to center, gently roll up, inhale overhead, hands to heart center. We're going to flow through one sun salutation A and then we'll add on. So take a nice deep breath, inhale, being nice and mindful with this first one as you dive down into a forward fold. Maybe you have some blocks here to catch your hands. Maybe you come up to your thighs to come into a flat back before placing those palms on the ground and stepping back to your plank, the top of your push-up. You can always drop your knees to chaturanga or just hug your elbows in, shoulders slightly forward. Come on down. Let that belly rest. Come up into a cobra. And just like we did with our seal, let's look over each shoulder. Opening that back a little more. And then come rounding up through your spine. Take a little mini break in child's pose before rounding up again to your down dog. Slowly come rounding up, really working that spine. Tucking the toes, moving in your down dog for a breath or two. Feel the difference in your posterior chain. Are you starting to feel a little bit looser? Come walking it forward. Surrendering forward fold. Before rounding it up. Taking a deep breath overhead. Exhale to heart center. Taking that again, adding on this time. Inhaling up. Exhale into your forward fold. Inhale to your flat spine. Exhale, step it back to plank. Chaturanga. Come into your cobra. Round it back through a child's pose into your down dog. Join me here for a breath or two in your down dog. Before dropping those knees down to your mat, keeping them wide, taking one arm up, and then bringing it through for thread the needle, opening up that back in a little twist. Now you can stay here, you can sink back on your heels, whichever works for you. Now when you've had enough, just come up to all fours, long enough to switch sides, mindfully open up, twist, 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 before threading the needle other side. And then coming back up to all fours, come back into your down dog. Adjust it a little, maybe lift those hips again, maybe play around with your heels. Find a good expression of the pose, take a breath or two. And then lift up that left leg, Let it fall open to the side. Feel that hip open here. Before bringing it on through to your pigeon, foot parallel or further back. Might want to be farther back earlier in the day, but whatever feels good. Lift up, and then just walk over that leg for a breath or two. And then walk yourself up out of this one. Shoot that left leg back up into a split. And let it fall. Take a second to readjust your down dog. Take a breath. Forgetting that on the right, just lift up. Let it open to the side. Explore the opening of that hip. Before bringing it through for your pigeon. Lifting it up, taking a nice deep breath. Before calming on down. And when you've had enough here, come up and just swing this back leg around. Come to sit. I'm going to turn so you can see me. Take this leg across. You can use the same arm as the forward leg to form a second spine. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. Give that leg a hug and take a twist for your spine. And release. Let's just get that on the other side. So uncross those legs. Cross them the other way. Other arm becomes your second spine. Lift tall. And then give that knee a hug. Look back in your mat-see twist. And then come back to center to close your practice. Pausing for a deep breath or two and a moment of stillness before your day begins. And we'll seal our time together by taking a nice deep breath and touching our foreheads to remind us to be mindful of our thoughts today. Our lips to remind us to be mindful of our speech. And our hearts in gratitude for our practice. Only in Sedona Yoga wants to thank all of you so much. Thank you to all our subscribers. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, hit the bell. You'll get notifications of all our new programming, and we release new videos every week. Also, thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of those who donated to our fundraiser. It is still ongoing. I'm going to drop the link in the description of this video. If you have a little extra to give and you want to start your day with a good deed and some good karma, go ahead and donate. And thank you again to all of you who have. You have no idea how much hope you have given to somebody in a really dark place. So thank you. Thanks for flowing with us this morning. Have a beautiful day, and namaste.